guys, welcome back to my channel. It is time for my monthly TBR jar picks. As always, I'm super excited. I have my prompt jar right here, and I actually added some new prompts, so I'm kind of hoping to pick one of these new ones. I am pre-filming this video a little bit early, so the month of June is not over yet, so I'm not going to talk on all of the books that I picked in my last one because I have like 3 of them that I haven't read yet, 2 of which I'm currently reading. I am hopeful that I will finish all of them by the end of this month, but I haven't finished them yet. And if you want to see the books that I picked in my last TBR jar video, then you can go check out that video on my channel as well. I do have some books I'm hoping to pick in this TBR jar video. The first one is Priory of the Orange Tree, because even though it's literally huge, I have some time off in July, so I'm hoping that I can get through this book in that month. So yeah, I feel like July would be a good month to pick Priory of the Orange Tree. So I'm gonna try to do that. I would also really like to have a hockey romance because I'm feeling in the mood for one. Basically, I really want to read Face Off because I've been wanting to start that series for a long time and I haven't gotten to it yet, so maybe I can pick it in this video. And then I'm also hoping to continue a series or multiple series because I have a lot of them on the go right now. So rather than starting a new series, which I tend to do, I'm hoping to continue at least one of the series that I've started. So that's what I'm hoping for to pick, but we'll see what happens. As always, I have my physical TBR here, and then I also have my ebook TBR with some of the books that I am hoping to get to soon. So these are the books on my ebook TBR right here, and I will have that right in front of me. I also wanted to talk about a new addition to the physical TBR. So this book right here, I bought The Poet Empress like last week, and I really am excited to read it because I'm super interested by the premise of the book, and also this is like probably one of the prettiest books that I own. So we'll see if I pick this one, but yeah, this is the new addition to the physical TBR. So I'm gonna pick 5 prompts from the jar, and then I can choose from any of these books on my physical TBR as well as any of the books on my ebook TBR that I have right in front of me. I think we should just get started. Okay, so let's pick the first prompt. A book with a 3-word title. Book with a 3-word title. We have a lot of options, guys. Okay, this is gonna be a struggle. I'm gonna just pick out all of the ones that are a 3-word title and then I'll get back to you. Okay, so yeah, we do have a lot of options. So I'm gonna go through them with you guys. So first we got Prince of Thorns. This book I know is like pretty dark. How long is it? Okay, it's not that long, so this could be an option. The only thing is this is the first book in a trilogy and I do not want to start another series right now. We also have First Time Caller. This is a contender because I do really want to read it, and although there is a second book out, they are, I'm pretty sure, interconnected standalones, so it's not like I need to read the second book immediately after I read this one. Then we have The Traitor Queen. This one low-key might be the one I pick because I really want to continue this series after I read the first book, and it is a 3-word title, so this is a very strong contender. The Poet Empress. I really want to pick this one because I just bought it and I want to read it so bad. That's all I'm gonna say. And then we even got some on the ebook TBR. So we have Better in Black. This is the Cassandra Clare, like, Shadowhunters. I believe they're short stories. I've read all of the Shadowhunters books, so I want to read this one too. And this would be technically continuing a series, a contender. We also have The Long Game, which is in the Heated Rivalry series, so that would also be continuing a series. Rewind It Back as well would be continuing a series, and that is one that I'm really wanting to continue too. And that's all of them. That's a lot of options. So I think I'm gonna narrow it down to the ones that are continuing a series. So let me do that first. I'm sorry. Okay, I've narrowed it down. I'm kind of stuck between 3 books right now that I have been very much wanting to get to. And those are The Traitor Queen, Rewind It Back, and The Long Game. I think I'm gonna pick The Traitor Queen. I really liked The Bridge Kingdom, so this is what I'm gonna pick. I really want to continue the series. So pick number 1 is The Traitor Queen. Okay, let's pick prompt number 2. A book that's over 500 pages. Okay, well, I think we all know what I'm gonna pick for that one. This is gonna be a quick one. Look how big this is. Okay, I'm honestly really scared to read this book. How many pages is it? Well, it's over 800 pages, so that qualifies for this prompt. Okay, now that it's like in my hands, I'm honestly scared to pick it. But like, I have 2 weeks off work in July. So if there's any time to read a book this big, it's then. I'm doing it. I'm picking this one for prompt 2. A book that's over 500 pages, Priory of the Orange Tree. It's time. Okay, prompt 3. A weapon on the cover. Interesting. Okay, a weapon on the cover. There's a bomb on this one. Does that count? A bomb is a weapon. But literally I'm gonna run out of books on my physical TBR if I keep picking physical books. I don't know why I was gonna say, I don't know why I even looked at this one. Obviously there's not gonna be a weapon on this cover. Okay, Prince of Thorns has a lot of weapons on the cover. Let me check the ebook TBR. Oh, interesting. Okay, well, we have a few. So we have Direbound, which this one I've been wanting to listen to the audiobook for. The thing is, this is the first book in a series, and I didn't really want to start a new series. Then we have Thunderhead, which is the sequel to Scythe, which I read in June. So this one might be a good one to pick, because then I can continue that series. And then The Fallen and the Kiss of Dusk, I'm like not 100% sure if this is a sword. It kind of looks like a sword, but I'm not sure. So those are my options. Honestly, I'm stuck between Thunderhead and Carl's Doomsday Scenario because I really want to continue the Dungeon Crawler Carl series. But I also do really want to continue I think the series is called The Arc of Scythe. I do really want to continue that series as well. The only thing is, so I read Dungeon Crawler Carl like a couple months ago, whereas Scythe I read in June. So I should probably continue this one. If I'm just going based off what I really feel like reading right now, I want to pick this one. So I think I'm just gonna do it. If you guys haven't read Dungeon Crawler Carl yet, you should. It's so hilarious, and also the audiobook is really good. So I highly recommend listening to the audiobook if you can. Like, this book is literally unhinged in the best way possible. That's just the best way to describe it. Yeah, I'm just gonna pick it. Carl's Doomsday Scenario is gonna be my third pick of the video. Now, the next two I pick have to be ebooks. Like, they just have to be. I say this in every video, but this is going by really fast. Like, actually, this time I feel like it's going by really fast. Okay, that was an easier decision. The last two have been pretty easy decisions. I haven't been debating as much. Okay, let's just do it. Prompt 4. A nonfiction book. Wow, I forgot I put this prompt in here. I don't read a lot of nonfiction. Oh, but I have, oh my gosh. The wager has been on my ebook TBR, I think for every single TBR jar video I've filmed, and I haven't picked it. And this is the only nonfiction book I have on here, so that's actually perfect. This book is just so intriguing to me, and so yeah, I'm really excited to read it. I was gonna read the blurb, but it's super long, so I'm not gonna read the blurb. However, if you go and read the blurb, you'll see. It's like a history nonfiction book. The book's full title is The Wager, A Tale of Shipwreck, Mutiny, and Murder. But yeah, it seems super interesting. So, okay, I'm really glad that I picked that prompt. And that brings us to our last pick of the video. I picked these super easily. Is this video gonna be like 5 minutes long? I hope it's longer than that. Well, I'm sad that this video is almost over, but I guess let's just pick the last prompt. This is prompt number 5. Oh my god, they're like all stuck together. A dual POV book. Okay, there's gotta be one on my ebook TBR for a dual POV. Oh, okay. Is Face Off dual POV? Okay, yes it is. Face Off is dual POV. And obviously I wanted to pick a hockey romance. However, this would be starting a new series, which I didn't want to do, but this should be the exception, right? Because I've been saying I've been wanting to start the series. Okay, we have a lot of options though, because there's Face Off. The Long Game is also dual POV, I believe. Rewind It Back is dual POV. Direbound might be dual POV, I'm not sure. Watch Me might also be dual POV, and that one's been on here for a while. The question is, do I want to do the right thing and continue a series? And it's a series that I've been wanting to continue. Or do I pick the hockey romance even though it's starting a new series because I've really am in the mood to read a hockey romance. I think I'm gonna go with what I'm feeling right now. And at the beginning of this video, I said I want to pick a hockey romance, so I'm gonna pick a hockey romance. So book 5 that I'm choosing is Face Off. Very exciting. I've heard such good things about this hockey romance series, and I really need like a new hockey romance series to obsess over. Okay, this is kind of an intimidating TBR, particularly because of Priority of the Orange Tree. Wait, I also don't know how long the wager is. Should I check? On Goodreads, it says the hardcover edition is 329 pages. That's not bad. And then we also have this one that I'm probably gonna listen to the audiobook for. So I think, considering I picked Priory of the Orange Tree, the books that I picked alongside it are good choices. Okay, let's do a little recap. So for a book with a 3-word title, I picked The Traitor Queen by Danielle L. Jensen. This is the 2nd book in the Bridge Kingdom series, and I'm super excited to read it. Then we got a book that's over 500 pages, and for that one, I chose The Priory of the Orange Tree, this super thick, ginormous book that has been on my TBR for years, and I've heard such good things about it. And honestly, I'm kind of down to get fully immersed in like a thick book. So I'm excited. I don't even remember the last time I read a book this long. Honestly, it was probably Wind and Truth was the last book I read that was like huge. So I'm excited to read this one. Then we got the prompt, A Weapon on the Cover, and I chose Carl's Doomsday Scenario because there is a bomb on the cover. This is the 2nd book in the Dungeon Crawler Carl series, as I mentioned, and yeah, I'm very excited. Also, look at this. It says boom. I don't know why that's so funny to me. Anyway, moving on. That's book 3. Then we got the prompt, a nonfiction book, and I picked The Wager. It was the only option, but I want to read that book anyway, so I'm excited that I picked it finally. And then the last one was a dual POV book, and I ended up picking Face Off because this is a hockey romance series I've been wanting to start for a very long time, and I'm in the mood for hockey romance. So this way we guaranteed are going to read it this month. I'm really happy with this TBR. I think the reason I love TBR jar videos so much is like I've always loved making like book lists and like TBR lists and stuff like that. And so when you make a TBR jar video, not only is it fun picking the prompts and like choosing books based on those prompts, but also you're like, okay, these are the books I'm guaranteed gonna read this month. And then you get so excited because you're like, yeah, I'm actually finally gonna read these books, instead of it being like, maybe I'll get to it this month, you know? It's like, okay, I'm prioritizing these. Like, these are happening this month. I don't know if that makes sense. If you understand what I'm saying, let me know. July is gonna be a very fun reading month. Please let me know in the comments if you have read any of these books. And also let me know if any of these books on my TBR that I haven't picked are ones that you were like, hoping I would pick in this video. I always wonder if I'm like, okay, I have these 2 options, if people watching are like begging me to pick the opposite one that I picked. So let me know. And I'm sorry if that is the case. I will get to all of these eventually. Okay, also this is kind of a side note, but if you want to make a TBR jar, even if you don't have a YouTube channel or anything and just want to do it for fun, I have an Etsy shop and I recently uploaded a new listing that has 108 TBR jar prompts. So I thought of them, typed them all up for you. So once you make the purchase and you get the download, all you have to do is print out the sheets, cut them out, and put them in a jar. So it'll save you some time if you want to do that and don't have a lot of time to like write out every single prompt like I did for my TBR jar. So I will link that in the description if anyone's interested. And that's gonna be all for this video. Thank you so much to everyone who supports my channel, who subscribes and likes my videos and watches my videos. It really means a lot. Being a new creator on YouTube is super difficult, and I really appreciate the people who have been supporting me this far. So yeah, I just wanted to say thank you. And with that, I will see you guys in the next video.